Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday or Thursday if you're on the other side of the pond. I know it's already past midnight or will be soon. Bear with you for a moment doing your daily Wordle. Not a problem, Pinky. Let me say hi to everyone who's come in. How are you all doing? Pinky, congrats on being first today. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Blossom, welcome in, darling. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. It's good to see you again. Meg, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Double eight. Love it for you. How's everybody doing today? Did you have a good day? Are you having a good week? If not, hopefully we can make it a little bit better. We're hanging out playing Dawn of Man tonight, which is a management slash survival sim set in the starting in the Paleolithic era through the Iron Age. So we are deep into the BCs tonight. Tally, welcome in, love. How are you doing? 45, almost to the big 50. How's your day been? What have y'all been doing? Anything fun? If you worked, did you have a good day at work? I had a short day at work, so it wasn't like long. But we're gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be playing some more Dawn of Man tonight. We left off in the Mesolithic era, I think 2 weeks ago is when we last played. So we're gonna continue that. Hopefully getting to the Neolithic era. We'll see. You've been playing this most of the day. I love that for you. What age are you in? How's your settlement doing? Let me know. Did you pick an animal to be your sacred animal like we did? It's not a requirement. It's just kind of a lore building thing that we were doing. But I was just curious. We chose bears in chat during the first episode of this, so we worship bears in this house. We do not hunt the bear. We take the bears as omens, good and bad, depending on their health. So, that's what's up. That is what is up. Let's see. I have been doing some heavy research into emotes since we unlocked new slots last weekend. I've been looking through our analytics, seeing what emotes you guys love, which ones you guys never seem to touch. Because if you guys aren't using them, we don't want to keep them. Oh, you only need a couple more points to unlock Neolithic? Oh, nice. You need to pull out your Ursine puns? Do it. Do it. This is the night to do it, Pinky. That's why stream title tonight is, excuse me, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior bears? I thought it'd be funny. I try to be funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me know when it does, because I don't know when it works otherwise. But I'm not fishing for compliments. Don't compliment me if you don't mean it. What's this about a spirit animal? So basically, in our first episode, Tally, one of our community members, Shrike, and I, we started being like, well, what if we had lore? What if we had lore for our village? What if we had a sacred animal that we worship? And we chose bears. So we don't hunt the bear in this save file. We don't hunt the bear. We use it as like background lore for our little village, is that they worship bears, that they are like bear clan, basically. So we call it like their patron animal or their sacred animal. Because I thought that was fun. I thought it would be fun. Mix it up a little. And then like every save, you can always just pick a different animal to be your sacred animal. You know, you might do one and say the mammoth is your sacred animal. or the lion, or the deer. I don't recommend deer though, because if you're not gonna that'd be a bad one to not be hunting, because they're one of the more plentiful and more consistent food sources throughout. So I don't recommend deer. But maybe, you could do maybe elk, cuz or one or the other, but like don't like make it all encompassing, cuz like deer and elk are one of the more plentiful and regular food sources. So, but we do have a Leo in the background. But yes, I've been doing a lot of research on emotes. I've been looking for good ones to represent Raphael. There is a surprising lack of kind of ready-made emotes for a brown tabby. And even less so for a tuxedo brown tabby. So the ones I think I'm gonna go with are technically gray tabby rather than the brown tabby that Raphael actually is. Because I like the look of them the best. Even though the color is not quite accurate, there's slightly more options for a gray tabby than there is for brown tabby, which you would think, given that like 60% of cats look like Raphael, standard issue cat. What is it, son? Oh, you're playing with the light. Because I've got my stained glass light projector on there, and he's like, what is this? What is this? That's a cool shot. I'm gonna see if I can get his picture here. Leo. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Oh. Lay down. Come on. Lay down. Didn't. Yes, you're very cute. Um, Look at you trying to be all cutesy. But yeah, so I've been trying to like just make decisions on like which of the Leo emotes are going to become Raphael emotes, kind of based on their personalities in real life. I've kind of started getting it solidified, which is going to be which. Um, but ones where it's like there'll be some polls. There'll be some polls in the Discord probably as I start to make decisions, because you guys deserve to have a say in what emotes are available to you, follower and subscriber alike. So, with that said, I think we'll switch over to the game now. Let's see. There. Brain not braining today. But it's fine. We're here. It's all good. We're back in our little village. Let's pause and take stock of things. Megs, welcome in love. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Almost only 2 away from 5-0. Welcome back. How are you doing? Pinky, boosting your cozy by 26%. You must have already been pretty cozy for that to be the only amount of cozy needed to max you out. Oh yeah, and I forgot, we had picked a villager that we're kind of calling our main character. Here she is. Marza. She's like our favorite because she's got like a fancy headband. She's got like a fancy beaded headband, and she's the only kid with this headband. So I'm kind of calling her Chief's daughter in my head. since she's the only child with this fancy headband. See? See? Look at this pretty beaded headband. She's the only one in the village with this beaded headband. It's nice and warm in your room. See, you're nice and cozy already. I will admit, I took an ice bath today, and like after I got home from work, because I was like hot. Like I got home from work and I started cooking to cook dinner ahead of time, like because I was cooking a duck and I knew it was gonna take a while. Why a duck? Because there was a manager's special on duck. God, I don't know why. Maybe they ordered too many ducks or they didn't mean to order ducks. I don't usually see ducks at my grocery store, so that might have been the case. But they were selling them for a really reasonable price, so I bought a duck and I cooked it. I made orange duck. It looks very good. I haven't actually tasted any of it yet because I baked it and then I realized I wasn't hungry. I thought I'd be hungry by the time it was done, and then I wasn't. So I ended up putting like the whole thing back in the fridge, being like, it's there. I can eat some after stream, or I can, and I'll take some to work for lunch tomorrow. It's like go figure. But yeah, so I was doing that, and I was doing laundry, which I have to go upstairs to do. And like half of the laundry machines are out of order at the moment, of course. But I was getting real hot. And also, funny thing, when I got my first loadout, this was freshly cleaned, and I really I decided it'd been a while, and I really wanted to wear my yellow t-shirt, but it was too hot because it was like fresh out of the dryer, which in the wintertime is great. It's snuggly. But when it's already like 85 degrees outside, then it's like, that's too warm. I tossed it in my freezer for like an hour. I put it in my freezer for an hour and I changed into it right before stream, so it was nice and cool. Fun anecdotes from my day. But yeah, I made a whole duck, a whole 4-pound duck, but I wasn't hungry when it was done. I thought I was going to be, but I wasn't. So it's there though. It's cooked. It's ready to eat whenever I want it. So that's the good news. And it means I don't have to take the fish that's in my fridge to work tomorrow and become like all my coworkers' least favorite person for putting fish in the microwave. Because that's it. That is a faux pas in the office. But yeah, Marza, I got real sidetracked there. But Marza, with her pretty beaded headband, who I am calling Chief's daughter since she seems to be getting like this fancy headband and stuff. We've been kind of following her in our off time as calling her our main character. We'll follow her life a little bit. I think it's fun sometimes to pick out a villager when they're a child and just kind of like keep tabs on them throughout their life and see what they do, we have 20 villagers. We have housing for 24. We have 2 male children, 5 female children, 5 male adults, 4 female adults. 2 of our women are pregnant, and we have 2 each of male and female elderly. We have 8 dogs, and we have 3 sledges. That's where we're at population wise. Text wise, we're not too far into the Mesolithic era. We're 3 technologies in. I want to see how much of the Mesolithic era we can get through tonight. We do need to get the grain processing and pulse processing and archery. I'll probably get archery first and these first and then go for the grains, because considering that cereal domestication is the thing, like we might grab grain pulp and then these and this and this, just because it seems like it would make sense given that cereal domestication is the technology that will unlock the Neolithic age. Candy, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. You are closer and closer to earning Cozy Noble status, which is 100 blankets. It's good to see you again, my friend. How are you doing? All right. But that's kind of where we left off. This was like a refresher for me as much as it was for you. And yeah. So that's where we're at. It is autumn. It is the very start of autumn. Our people aren't too busy. So I think we might look for something to hunt. There's some bison. We could possibly go hunt some bison. Yes, that is how that I do you? You definitely have to get hmm. Um keep going to the wrong one. Tax high Leo. Technically, I think you only have to get the technologies right before. I just like to do everything in its own era. That's just how I like to do it, but you're not required to do it that way, Tali, I think. I think you can go on. No. No, sir. Ooh. Ow. Dude, don't be showing your booty. Modesty. But I think you only have to get the ones that are like directly, but just know that like the thing that unlocks the other thing changes. So you're gonna have to backtrack. Like it may be serial domestication to unlock the Neolithic age, but it's copper smelting to unlock the Copper age, which you need these ones to do. Um and the other ones. So I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it, Tally. I like to be getting everything in the same era, but not everyone wants to play that way, and that's okay. That's okay, dude. Gotcha. All right, let's send somebody out to hunt. We got bison over here that we could hunt. Hmm. I love this girls' night hunt. Girls bison hunt. 3 women out here with their besties hunting. I love it for them. Sleek, you're not new. You're a bestie. Welcome back. This is Dawn of Man, Sleek. We are in the Mesolithic era. We're hunting bison. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Fight, 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 fight. Hey! They did it! Nobody died! Girl bossing that bison hunt. I love it. Get 'em! That's right. Get that bison. Maybe I should make some more drying racks. Let's see. Build, production, food dryer. There, some more food dryers set up. We've gone back a few thousand years, just a few, you know. It's a nice change of pace, and I don't know, for some reason Dawn of Man feels like a summer game to me. Probably because the last time I was like super into this game, it was summertime. Marza, getting some water. League, thank you for redeeming medieval fact of the day. Ooh, new human was born. Hello, Vargnak. Welcome to the tribe. We hope you survive. Let me think. Ooh, I had a... Ooh. Okay, fun fact about the UK is that Wales has the highest density of castles. Okay? You may ask, why is that? Why does Wales have so many castles? The answer is Edward the First. Because Edward the First was determined to conquer Wales, and he did. And it took enough times that by the time that he and like his ancestors, like his father and his great grandfather and them had tried before and then lost it position and stuff. So when he did it, he decided he was gonna really stamp it in. No, Wales the country, sorry. Um but he was going to really stamp in the English monarchy into the land. And so he built a ton of castles. I mean, Edward the First really was like a builder. He built castles, he built roads. There are some roads still used today that he had built and had like the forest for like so many feet on either side of the road basically taken out. And the reason for that was because the Welsh used guerrilla warfare tactics. They would come out of the trees and kill and go back into the trees and disappear. And Edward was not having that. He was not having that. So he did everything he could. He was like, I will build fortresses. I will build roads. I will bring colonists from other parts, from loyal parts of England to come colonize this area. So even the UK had colonization in its land. I mean, you probably knew that already because Ireland and Scotland, but nobody ever talks about Wales. Edward the Infrastructure. I mean, honestly, he kind of was. He kind of was Edward the Infrastructure. He was very good at logistics. I mean, if nothing else, Edward the First was quite the logician. Is that the correct way to say that? Logician? Anyway, he was very good at logistics and supply chain and people and resource management. It's one of the things that made him kind of a great king. A little bit of a terrible king, too, because he was a war king. But, and that was why he was so good at it. But Edward, the logistical word's better. It is now. Alright, I know we got like tons of food around. We also aren't doing a whole lot. We could build another house, I guess. We don't really need it yet, but maybe if we got immigrants. Because immigrants, we get the job done. Gold Dust, welcome in, love. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. Did you get to sleep better last night? Did you get some good sleeps? I hope so. And hopefully you get good sleeps tonight, too. We're in the Mesolithic era currently. Let me look up Mesolithic era. Usually it's, I mean, it varies a little bit by region in Europe, but it's usually between 10, usually this period is between 10,000 and 4,000 BCE. Aww. No, I understand that, Gold Dust. Well, I wish you good sleeps tonight. Good deep sleep. Alright. So, it's a very long time period we're at right now. Should we send someone to hunt another bison? We could go hunt another bison. Delicious rain, right? Yeah. I realized I forgot game audio. Yeah, so yeah, we're not quite to the agriculture point of history because that's Neolithic. That's the whole thing that starts the Neolithic era. Um, but we are in the more settled portion of history where like they're not nomadic anymore. We have like a solid settlement. We're not moving away from, we're staying here year round. I think part of that is just because it would be hard to do the nomadic thing in a game. You know? I think they were still a little bit nomadic in this time period. But because the Neolithic era, when they learned how to domesticate grain, then they don't have to like move quite as much with the food, if that makes sense. So it's like we're getting there, but I mean, the whole... That's why, like, our houses still look like tents, basically, right now. Is they probably would be nomadic here, but that would be really hard to depict in a game. We're low on knives? What do you mean we're low on knives? Oh, I guess I didn't... There. Go make some knives. Didn't realize you weren't making knives. We have the flint. Yeah, and our resources do decay. Some faster than others. Things like fruits and stuff decay faster. I've got like the food tent where we have like dried fish and cured meat. And the couple things of bread. Bread, basically the dry fish and meats take the longest. You can see kind of the level that they're at. We have more food than we really need right now. Oh, hey, new human joined the settlement. We're low on knives. We're working on it. They're making some. They're working on it. Yeah, Neolithic era, we domesticate, like, if we look at the tech tree, this is, like, the Neolithic era is when we start knowing about fortifications and cereal domestication and animal domestication, like, other than dogs. Like, dogs are a Paleolithic. They were the first to be like, this is a good deal. But we learn about goats, sheep, and pig domestication in the Neolithic era. We also learn about weaving and thatching, and mining, as well as stilting, so that we can start making things like bridges. Megalithism, you know? Yeah, so it's like, it's really cool, and I think it's very, like, educational, knowing about, like, oh, these are the techs, like, these are the big techs that were developed during this era. You know, it's a pretty family-friendly game, all things considered. You know, we learn about cereal and pulse and flax domestication and well digging. The sort of things that really helped humanity start staying in one place rather than continuously moving with the seasons. You know, in the Iron Age, knowing well digging lets us know how to do water wheels. Bronze Age, we learn masonry, which is when we're really going to be able to, like, have, like, roundhouses and stuff. One of our work areas was exhausted. I mean, they did domesticate 3 different types of animals in the Neolithic era, so in some ways it was cereal. Because they went from the 1 animal that they domesticated in the Paleolithic to none to 3. So, I mean, that's quite the jump. Let's see. Yeah, I need to build another house. The next thing we're going to be able to do, like once we hit the Neolithic era and we know thatching, we'll be able to move from a tent to a hut. It's exciting. But in the meantime, we have our tents. I've been like putting things in a loose, kind of circular formation. What are you doing? Leo. Do you like being in the drawer that much? No, I didn't think so. Wasn't as fun as you thought it would be, is it? He fits, he sits. It is square, so like I should have expected it sooner rather than later. Build another hut. Perfect game for you to be a pain in the butt and pick my brain for random facts and knowledge. It could be. Now, this isn't my specialism as far as like where my hobby focus has been lately, but it's still fun to learn about. Where's Marza? Where's our girl? Here she is. I'm gonna focus the camera on Marza. She gonna change into warm clothes now? I think so. I think she's changing into her winter wear. Her winter onesie. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. No thoughts, head empty. A day in the life of Marza. A Mesolithic little girl. In her natural habitat. Honestly, considering the game is 6 years old, Sleek, it's aging quite well. Because this game came out in 2019. Hard to believe it's been 6 years since then. Oh, this is a great place to be collecting flint. Y'all, I've got nothing better to do than to send you guys out on hunts. So let's go look for something to hunt. Oh, more bison. The same bison are still close by. I'd feel bad leaving the babies with only the one. Ellie, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. How was your day? Going to Primal Vision. I see an elk. They can be tricky to hunt because they are fast. There are some wolves over here who are hungry. It's a reindeer. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer was the target of a hunt way back in Mesolithic. It was very, very dumb. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we all became sick of walking so much. You know, it's a thing. People's feet just be tired. And it's probably really hard to travel like when you have members of the tribe who are hurt or sick or elderly because there is evidence that like tribes and stuff would take care of those people. They wouldn't typically just abandon them for being old, sick, or injured. Because we have evidence of like femur bones being healed. And animals run away when you throw things at them too, right? Like, gosh, just sit still. Don't be rude. There's also like 6 or so starting spots on the map. Sleek, so I mean, you got options for like where you end up on the terrain. We chose one of the more southern parts for this one. We gotta fix stuff. Yeehaw. I don't know about that, but we've got Vor's hack over here. He was practicing his axe. He did a bunch with the kids this morning and then came home early after dropping them off for their mom for appointments, and since have been working on stuff on your computer. Love that for you. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look at the tech. I wanted to check. We're at 8 points. We can unlock something. I'm going to choose archery. Archery unlocked. We need to do more tannin collection. Look, you cannot shoot. Unlocked. Aye, but I can now. Now we're at 2 tech points, 5 more. Ooh, hey. Wolf cub. Let's domesticate it. And then everybody keep an eye out on this woolly rhino. Should we hunt it? Maybe we should hunt the rhino before it attacks somebody. I need somebody to hunt. Okay. Woolly rhino. No, don't be going out. Oh my gosh. She looked like she got trampled, but Marza... Oh, wait, that's not Marza. Maybe that's her sister, Kaya. She looks just like Marza. I'm calling them sisters. You never heard of a woolly rhino before? Well, there you go. They existed. They existed once upon a time. The fur-coated brethren of the modern rhino. There were woolly mammoths and woolly rhinos. They were comparable in size to the modern white rhino, for size reference. Which would be, you know, between 10 and 12 feet in length. And, or, you know, like 3 to 3.6 meters. And they stood like 1.5 to 1.6 meters tall. So 4.8 to 5 foot to 5.2 feet at the shoulder. And they'd weigh up to 2 metric tons. Oh, it's our first woolly rhino we've hunted. So we got 2 knowledge points for that. And we have to deal with raiders in later eras, Sleek. So, defenses become very important in the Neolithic era because we start getting raided. It's one of the reasons I like to do all the tech at a time first. There's Marza. I think Marza is kind of a cute name, and I usually don't like M names for women. Not that they're bad, it's just not like what I would name a kid. I just don't have the affinity for those names. I think they suit some people. Oh, a wolf eating the corpse of our dead dog. And this young wolf is starving. Come with us, little one, you'll be fed. Your parent didn't let you eat anything. Right. I'm gonna take a quick break here and refill my water. And I will be back in like 5 minutes, okay? Okay. Be right back. welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thank you for sticking through them and supporting the channel. We're back with our little village of Ekabe. Slowly growing. Let's see, we have 24 population, 27 housing. So, probably gonna build another hut soon. Or tent, rather. We don't get huts until the next era. We're almost through winter. Domesticating a dog. Boom. You are no longer wolf. From now on, you are dog. He looks so confused. He's like, what just happened? What just happened? You had a glow up, babe. It's good. It's good. So a funny thing about like prehistory and all that is I was at the store this week and I saw these cookies advertised as dinosaur cookies. And for some reason that's all that hit my brain and I just bought them because I was like, dino cookies. I must have dino cookies. They're not really dino cookies. They're not shaped like dinos. There's no dinosaur-shaped sprinkles on them. They're just green. That's all that they really are. But the marketing play definitely got me. Anyone else ever have that happen to them where they're like, I want the thing because it has this word in it. And then you realize you buy them and you look at them and you're like, this was not as this was not as dinosaur as advertised. I need more dinosaur. Let's get some pulses. Can we even use pulse? I don't think we even have pulse processing. Hold up. We can't even really eat those, so that would be pointless. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I don't call out specific names, so anybody lurking doesn't feel put on the spot. Just know that we're glad to meet you and glad you're here, whether you're choosing to lurk or chat. I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to trade with this trader. This Marza? Yeah. Alright. Wonder how long it'll take. I don't remember what the, like, lifespan is in this game. Anything to hunt nearby? really. We're almost to spring anyway. Everything will reset. Wonder how long it'll take Marza to become an adult. I've been following her for a couple years cycles now. It's spring! Hmm. Okay, cut down that birch tree. These more wolves. Male, male, male. Really? Young male, young male, young male. Okay, so it's an entirely male wolf pack. Interesting. And there's some bison over here. No, your girl's a trendsetter when all the kids want beaded headbands after you do. Let's see. Here's Marza. Her friend's got, like, a little bit lighter skin than she does. Oh, she went to sleep. She had a meal, she went to bed. Injured wolf cub, we shall domesticate you. Let's follow the baby. Baby is underwater. Amphibious doggy. Doggy has been baptized. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We just peacefully have these wolves. Okay, well they didn't attack us, so that's good. We got some bison over here. Oh, I guess a cave hyena tried to attack us. But we killed them, so we should get the other one. Man, those things are big. They're almost as big as us. Hyenas are bigger than I thought they were, or at least cave hyenas are. Now I want to know, how much bigger is a cave hyena versus modern hyena? I want a size comparison. They were larger. What? Yurik was killed by a wolf? Oh, heck no. This is why the wolf is not our sacred animal. Cave hyenas hunted woolly rhinos. They hunted large prey. Let's see. Cave hyenas' estimated weight were around 225 pounds. Modern hyenas' average is about 132. Still bigger than I thought. For some reason, I was putting them closer to like 100-pound range. Let's see. They lived in the British Isles. Dang. Let's see. They hunted bison. Built for strength and endurance rather than speed. Went extinct approximately 12,000 years ago. Possibly due to climate change, habitat loss, and competition with humans and wolves. Time for the funeral. They ganged up on him. There was like 4 of them that attacked him all at once. Yeah, just walk through a tree. No big deal. The great warrior has fallen. May he rest in peace yet. Yep, we're bringing him to the burial ground. Can we just admire Emma here having the bodily strength to carry a full-grown, fit man, what is probably like at least a mile on her shoulders without break? Like, she's strong and we stand it. There. Alright. He buried. Fortunately, there isn't like an animation showing like an actual ceremony or anything. They just kind of get dropped off in the burial mound. Right, girl? That one's not Marza. Oh, it's summer now. Oh no, a storm. Wolf attack? Where? I wonder if I should make some more sledges. They're not constantly using the ones they have, so... There's a reindeer herd over here. Another wolf attack. Run! No! Oh, she dead. She dead. We lost another. Another one bites the dust. Somebody gotta come hunt these wolves. Because they have had the taste of human flesh. And now they want more. Gotta take them out. Poor Arend. May she rest in peace. We're at this rate, we're gonna have to build another burial mound. Which I can do. I can totally do that. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Oh no, an infection? Gordigal has an infection? Don't go after the wolf. I'm gonna need to build another burial mound, I think. Oh hey, we got points for tech. Hmm. Build funerary burial mound. Oh, I think we're about to get some immigrants. Hey, population reached 25. Imin has died of old age. She literally just collapsed in the middle of the village. Rest in peace, Imin. This is why we need to build another burial mound. Okay. Marza, being a good girl, worshipping bears, ignore the goat skulls and bison skull. This is a bear totem. This is a totem to bear. The other animals were offerings. We worship bears. And only bears.
Hello.
Oh, traitor. Hmm. Okay. Hit up another fishing area. Another knowledge point. Two more, and we can unlock another tech. Okay. Can we hunt something? Is there anything close by? Hunt? We're about to move into fall. Maybe keeping an eye on these guys. It's autumn. My people are kinda busy with their auto tasks. To start with. I love how fall looks in this game though. It's so like golden. It's pretty. I think it's pretty. I think we can make another sledge. Make another sledge. Where's our girl Marza? What's she up to? Nope, that's Strand. Here's Marza. Going to the burial ground. She just literally let the ground swallow her whole. Is this like an earth baptism? Okay, I think the next spring Mars is gonna age up to an adult. Apparently every year in game is equivalent to about 5 actual years. In timeline. Though honestly, it's, you know, at least for the people, for the time frame that we're like traveling through, probably more. Talking about a couple thousand years. Mars is resting. We got enough knowledge points, get bone polishing. A whole horde of Megaloceros. This is a jackpot. This one's injured anyway. Get the adult male because he's gonna fight us anyway. Look at these guys, bigger than a modern moose. Zappy, welcome in, love. It's good to see you. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. How are you doing? How was your day? You know, it's always so funny to me that moose are part of the deer family because everything else in the deer family has a very similar face shape. And then you have moose, who are just like their own thing. I can't think of anything else that has a face shape like a moose. Like, all the deer have these, like, triangular sort of faces. Oh. And moose don't. You ever think about that? I think about that. I think they're cute. I like a moose. I would never want to touch a moose, though, because moose are terrifying. They can be both at the same time. He has not escaped. He's right there. You almost had him. What about the other ones? Don't you love when they're standing there looking at the animal and it says escaped, right? I'm like, but it hasn't escaped. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. It's not like you lost the tracks. It's right there. I'm gonna build another fire pit. Hearth. Ooh, congratulations, Tally. Good luck in the Neolithic era. I've got 2 techs left. Stone polishing and pulse processing. Bison attack. Not for long. We got it. Oh. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to be scary. Like horror movie cheerful. Good luck in the next era. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty sure raiders start in Neolithic, so that's why. That's why. Good luck. Good luck. Oops. Guys, we know how to harvest these now. Get them. Oh, great, because my people don't have enough to deal with all the animal attacks you've had. Now there's gonna be raiders, too. Just get the fortifications. Yeah, make fortifications a priority. And you'll be fine. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and feed my cats their dinner, and I will be right back, okay? See you in a couple minutes. welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thank you so much for sticking through them and supporting the channel. We're back in our village, our bear worshipping village. Slowly but surely getting close to the Neolithic era. Is there a different work area for grains? Don't think so. I just noticed that the children are like 3/4 of the size of the adults. So now I'm like, how tall were Neolithic humans? A little bit shorter on average than the modern human. At least the modern American human, because men averaged 5'5" from the people we know of from their skeletons. So they were generally shorter back then, with men averaging about 5'5". I think in the US, men average closer to like 5'9" these days. I mean, it's only a 4-inch difference in the average, but... And women were averaging 4'11". So women were definitely significantly, I mean, similarly shorter. I think the average American woman is like 5'3". Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boar. Okay, it's not gonna fight us. Oh, hello. I should check my limits on resources since we have a bigger population now. double most of our limits here. Okay, I think we're done. How many dogs? We have 9 dogs. And now it is winter. A woolly rhino. We can take it. Where'd Marza get off to? There she is. Dawn of Man would be an interesting thing to cosplay. I feel like not very many people would get it, but you just cosplayed as a generic villager. You know, leather and fur onesie. Or leather these days, more likely. It might be misunderstood, though, for what it is. Thirsty. Woolly Rhino attack. Well, we won that. Nine meat. Three bones and 6 skin. On a rhino. Save. Balob the Traitor. down this tree. $95% welfare, 93 out of 1,000 prestige. Kind of wish Primal Vision. Oh, it does highlight our villagers. Okay. Never mind. Oh, found her. Found Marza. Ray, hello. Welcome in, love. How are you? Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How was your day? You're good. Your day was busy, but relaxing now. Glad you get to relax now. I'm good. Just hanging out, playing Donna Man, following our girl Marza. She should be an adult soon. I think she's gonna age up here at the end of this season. What do you have? Here we go. For the most part, your villagers will fight them automatically. Once you have watchtowers, you'll be able to kind of like activate the alarm and alert the village that they're about to be attacked so that they're ready for it. You can make fortifications, which are like log walls, and gates, which will limit the access points for the raiders, and you can even shut the doors for the raiders. You can make palisades for archers to station on. So there's quite a bit you can do. You need the technologies to do them. But the best thing you can do is limit their entry zone and provide like early warning system basically. Yeah, absolutely, Tally, anytime. Let's see. Okay, is she resting now? Look at this. It's like almost, it's like a perfect half circle. Bum, 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 bum. Half of a circle. We won't get like a whole circle here just because of where I started. I don't have quite a full circle to go just because of the where the water is, but we'll get kind of close. Now that everyone's copying Marza's hairstyle, and she's a lot harder to find. She did! She aged up! Marza is now an adult. She is all grown up. Look at her. I think she pretty. I think she pretty. All grown up, ready to contribute to the tribe as a full member. Oh my gosh, a bear with triplets? That is a good omen. Music seems kind of epic for the lack of epic events going on. New humans have joined the settlement. think some of my people have no warm clothing. Alright, let's do some hunting then. Let's put a focus on hunting. There's a boar over here. Go hunt that. Oh, here we go. This is the problem. We were only making for the amount of population we had, not for population growth. I had to adjust a limit to from 100% population to 125%.
Lemon. Lemon. What's this? Run. Oh, you just got raided? How did it go? Hey, another knowledge point. Pulse processing is our next one. You lost one old man and killed 4 of them. Nice. Not too bad for your first raid. see. Maybe we can make another sledge. Yeah, that's pretty far. That's fair. What are you people doing all the way over here? Hey, they did it. It's like 3 Aurochs right there. Way on the other side of the lake from our village. But you got 'em. I believe that is a vulture. Bears over there. Goats scattered over there. More oryx. Male woolly rhino. Here's the mammoths. All the reindeer. Baby. Another herd of mammoths. Wish we'd get a list of villagers that I could just like click on one name and go to them. Instead of constantly. Founder. There's our Marza. What did I say? Tally, I completely forgot. What did I say that you responded to with I would love that? I don't remember. I'm sorry. And now I'm like, what did I say? And now I need to know what was the good idea, because sometimes I just spout out random things that go through my mind. Oh, the list of villagers, yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the developers have basically... Like, they're not planning on developing this any further. They're very focused on the Planet Base series. But it would be nice. It would be nice. Thank you for responding, because I had like a moment of panic of what did I say? What... Like, I don't remember what came out of my mouth. Like, I don't even know. I need to pay more attention to what I'm saying. where you ask what you said and you right? Right? It's like, oh dear. Oh dear. New human was born. Byron. Uh-oh. Storm. It was a long stormy night. Geez, Frosty calling me out for my short-term memory. Being like, memory lapses a common plight in Renaissance Sims cozy stream tonight. It's like, I feel called out. I feel personally attacked by that line, Frosty. I'm gonna take like a 1-minute break and just check on my cats. And I will be right back. Pinky, welcome back, and thank you for redeeming Give Leo a treat. Let me go get the treat bag. Okay. Come on up. Ah, there he is.
Rappy, would you like a treat?
He said no. He does not feel like a treat right now. We'll pan back to him if he comes in the room. I think he was heading for water. Another knowledge point. 2 more for our last Mesolithic technology. One more for our last Mesolithic technology. Imna has died of old age. We also got our last technology point that we need for this era. Now we just gotta unlock the Neolithic era. We can now harvest chickpeas. It is now autumn. Margamek, I guess. I dare everyone in chat to use some of these names for their Sims. We've got Kya, Kaya, Imna, not so bad, Jerub, which is like fancy Jacob, basically. Troak. You ever met a Troak? I haven't. It's a unique name. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back into fashion. Why don't we? Why don't we? Emmeded. Vorzhak. Vorzhak feels like a strong name. Ayoin. It's actually pretty. Turagol. barley, rye, emmer.
Alume. Act 1. Ito.
Oh, I was worried about this. Need to build another storage.
Dus.
This won't be quite symmetrical even, but we could go ahead and get like a haystack. Hi, Raffi. Would you like a treat? Here, let's go chatting. Raffi's gonna get a treat tonight, after all. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Raffi. That's it. No more. No more. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna build another house.
Come on.
Cave hyena attack. Not if we hunt you first. Guys! Pay attention! It's gonna be here! Yeah, we spot you. We spot you. Cray! Thank you for redeeming. Oh, shoot. I forgot to switch over back to the game. I'm tired. Apparently. But hello. Thank you for the cake. Thank you for the group hydrate, Cray. Oh, someone got killed by a cave hyena. There were more of them. He had backup. Alright, we still need to build another house. Another tent. One dead from the cave hyena attack.
Camelot.
More of a half circle than a circle village. I should have gone more inland at the start if I wanted to make it a full circle, but that's planning for you. That's planning for you. Nine. 10. Just 5 more and we will unlock the Neolithic era. It's okay. Hi, Velvet-ears. You guys can't see him. He's just off camera, but Raphael is right next to me. A new human was born, Malrol. We were going through names before. Korik. Isn't that from Avatar? Carrig. Turgle, we saw you. Trot. Amadza. Also, may I just say, I love that Amadza has this, like, short hair dreads thing going on. She's, like, the only one I see right now with it. I think is very awesome, very empowering. Sorry, babe. Didn't mean to startle you. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Emma is an elder now. We also have Amna. Hmm. I don't think we need anything that you're selling.
Okay.
Alright. found Marza. Let's check in with her.
There's a hole.
All grown up now. Looking fierce.
There's a hole.
Kota.
Mano.
Alright, I think...
Úpelos. Percos.
Hmm... I think I'm gonna have us raid out. Sparkle has died of old age, okay. We're only a few points away from entering the Neolithic era, and I'm not really feeling up to being raided tonight, but in the game, that is. So... think we will raid out to our friend Lily Tiger Lily, who's doing some building in The Sims. Nobody else is streaming what I'm streaming at the moment, so well, we could go say hi to Lily. They're doing a really cool build in The Sims, actually. I want to see more of what they're working on. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, it's definitely been fun playing together, Tally. For sure. And let's see. Double check that my game is saved. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you all, friends new and returning. And anybody who's been lurking or in and out, I appreciate you too. Like I said, we're gonna raid our friend Lily Tiger Lily, who's doing some Sims building. First message is for followers, or if you're just hanging out tonight. Second is for subscribers. If you come along on the raid, you will get extra channel points for doing so. Welcome in, Badger. It's good to see you again. I'm sorry, we're just about to raid out. I'm feeling sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy. Lily, Tiger, Lily. You're late. You're never late. You're right on time, right when you were supposed to be. I'm sorry that I'm about to raid out, but you could go hang with our friend Lily Tiger Lily if you'd like, but otherwise, I do hope you have a good night. You and everyone else. Like I said, this was fun. It was chill. It was so chill that I'm now like sleepy. I want to go to sleep. I want to cuddle with my cats. It was pretty good. Like I said, pretty chill. Things will be more exciting next time when we enter the Neolithic era and we start getting raided. By scoundrels. But my next stream is tomorrow night. We're planning to play Ultimate Decades as long as Sims is cooperating. It's been hard since the last update, but I am trying to do what I can to mitigate it on my side. We will see how that goes. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, day, time zone. And until next time, it's a goodbye for now, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals.